Come on. Come on. You know the game. Come on. Come on. Get in there.
What's the plan today, Ned?
Well, folks, it is already into the first week of New York spring turkey season. I got a gobbler roosted up on the hill above my house, up in a little gully, and I know where they hang out and such, so I'm gonna go try my luck today with stick and string. Super clear, moonlit night. It's in the high 30s right now. Super quiet, no wind. Let's go a little bit old school on them here and see what we can do, folks. Change my mind. Well, we slipped in here early. It was really moonlit. We got set up. Sounds like there's two longbeards and a jake in this gully in front of us. We can see the jake on the limb strutting and gobbling. They've been out hanging around in the corner of this green field every day. There's a lot of hens calling already. These birds gobbled early on the limb. They gobbled at two raccoons fighting up in the woods. And they've pretty much sporadically been gobbling since. But we're just gonna have to sit here and see what happens, but almost can put money on they're gonna be in this field sometime here this morning. And just flew down, so here we go, folks. Now it's up Yes, yes, and more yes. The question is, what the hook gonna be? We got it done. New York, old style Matthews original solo cam. What the hook gonna be? The hook gonna be approximate 3-year-old. So he's got some arrow issues going on, folks. Nice roper. Came in, did it right at about 8 steps. Love it, like it, and I dream about it. Mouth call of choice is a new call we came out with. It's another 4-reed that we make. Cartel custom calls. It's called the Radar. Gray tape, gray reeds. Really nice call. Gives some nice cuts. It's an all prophylactic reed call. Like using it. Longer range, some louder stuff. You can get soft on it, but you can really get some loud stuff out of it. And birds answered it. Hens answered it. Hens flew down over there in the gully, made their way out to the field, and then the Jake and the Longbeard made their way out and decided they wanted to come over and beat up the Jake decoy. So we got to send a Rage hypodermic. It looks like it hit its mark. Did a good job. Say, shoot for that wing joint. Hopefully it didn't ruin my possible wing bone, but what are you gonna do? Use what you got. Here we are, folks. Early season New York, got it done with a bow. It's like I usually say, when you're dealing with these early season birds, you're calling a lot. You're usually decoying them in a field where they tend to hang out every day, and that's just what we did. We got in here in the dark this morning. We knew that these birds were hanging out here every day. We were mostly using the Cartel Custom Calls Radar, which is from our new dispatch series of calls, which is an all prophylactic series, and it gives you that really good tone and that loud volume. These birds really responded to it good. They came out into the field with a few hens and came right into the decoys, and the Longbeard fought the decoy and he put on a show. With us here at Cartel Custom Calls, we've been on turkey tour for about a month away from home and decided to go back to the basics and just hunt around home with a bow and arrow, take it easy, and that's exactly what happened. We can tell by the birds that we've been hunting and what we've been hearing that these birds are in peak breeding. When they get in that peak breeding, it typically means a lot less gobbling, very few gobbles on the roost, some on the ground if you're lucky, and those birds are in that peak breeding, which means they fly down, they're with the hens all day long. The hens are getting bred every day. The Longbeards are a lot less likely to come to hen calling. You always gotta be where the turkeys wanna be. That's your #1 thing. Any fall, spring hunting, any hunting you're doing, you gotta be where the turkeys wanna be, and that's where we try to put ourselves when we go on a hunt. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at Cartel Custom Calls.